Welcome to Edinburgh, Princes Street. It is Baltic here, Baltic. Watch till the end if you want. I'll show you where you can get a bargain on a Friday night right in the city centre. A wee £53 hotel room, hard to get on a Friday. Also, I'm going for lunch, let me take you with you. I'm doing a wee bit of work today. Check out Nick's store on Depop for vintage clothes. Right, let's take a wee wander up here. I think I'm going up this way for lunch. I'm going to give you a warning, it's not traditional Scottish cuisine, okay? People are going to get really angry. Starbucks up there. Also we've got Waterstones Cafe just along here as well. Fantastic views if you're going in for a wee coffee. You can overlook the castle. So we're going to be going down that way later on. I'm going to show you something quite interesting. Edinburgh Castle up here. Princes Street is beautiful. Well, one side of it's really nice where the gardens are. This bit on the left hand side could be doing with getting spruced up a wee bit, I would say. Very busy today. We've got the Rugby, the Six Nations on. At the time of filming, Scotland are playing Ireland. Ireland will be big favourites for that. Best team I think in the world at the moment. But Scotland on their day, you never know. We'll see how it ends up. Let's cross over. George Street just further up there as well. I've seen something actually I meant to show you just in a wee second. There's Edinburgh Castle, Thomas Guthrie's statue there as well. Okay, there's a wee bench down there that was gifted by a husband. His wife passed away in 1946 and he lived to over 90, and the wee bench was gifted to him. I meant to show you it but I forgot. Anyway, I'm going to go across here. I'm stuck in no man's land now because I've been too busy messing about. So I'm next to the trams. Wee bus going to Granton. Right, okay, let's see if I cross over now, right. This wee bakery place is always quite busy. More bakery. More scenic views up the castle. So I'm going to one of my favourite places here for lunch. It's got one of the best views in Edinburgh, in Princes Street, if you're going to actually have a wee bite to eat. There's a hidden treasure there, hidden gems, hidden treasures, House of Treasure. Look at this, graffiti on the building, what's going on here? Jeez, oh. That's the Edinburgh City Vault souvenir shop, a lot of kind of souvenir tourist shops here. Quite a lot of the big chains have moved down to the new shopping centre at St James's, but there's still quite a few, like Urban Outfitters, River Island, Primark is up here as well. There is still quite a few here. So I'll leave a wee link at the end. I'm literally going to have a wee quick minute video showing you where I booked my daughter a wee hotel last weekend, this weekend actually, when she was working nearby, and to save her going back to Glasgow, we found a wee bargain on the Friday night. Friday and Saturday nights in Edinburgh generally are extortionate. See, there's a few shops shut down here. Look at this, Edinburgh Gifts, Pound and Beyond. Not great. They need to fill these shops pretty quickly. American Candy, they've all been shut quite recently. They were all open, I think, last time I was here. It just looks weird, doesn't it? Like across from such a beautiful area, like up the Royal Mile, Edinburgh Castle, and then you've got shops just kind of shut down here. So hopefully they're going to fix this soon. Yeah, so Edinburgh on a Friday and a Saturday night, especially from May onwards, I'd say, prices are extortionate for hotels. Festival time, especially in August, you'll be lucky to get a hotel in the centre of Edinburgh, and I mean the centre as in like Princes Street area or up the Royal Mile, like under £200 a night on a Friday and a Saturday night. But January and February is actually the time where you can get some bargains, especially on a Friday night. Saturday nights are more difficult. These guys nearly got knocked down there. Going to the rugby, they get the kilts on. Got the kilts on. We've nearly seen a live accident, unfortunately. Frederick Street here. So sometimes there's a couple of hotel chains that drop their prices if they're not selling, if they've got a lot of rooms left. Not everyone does it. I don't find the Premier Inn do it, but Travellers do it. It's not Travellers, going, there's a Glasgow bus. CityLink, you can book it through megabus.com as well. Megabus have just changed their website. and it's actually quite hard to book tickets. They changed the interface and they must have lost thousands of bookings because I couldn't figure out how to book tickets. But there's a wee section that just says find journeys below your search, and that's what basically finds it. So it's not a chain that we're going to at the end. I got my daughter just to do a wee quick room review for you. It's literally just a couple of minutes at the end, and we'll show you an absolute bargain. This hotel chain do drop their prices on a Friday and a Saturday if they've got rooms left. Not all hotel chains do that. A lot of Irish here today, you can see that, a lot of Irish. It's virtually impossible to get tickets to the rugby now unless you're part of a rugby club or something like that in Scotland, or you've got a season ticket. Another boarded up shop. Yeah, what's happened to Princess Street? They need to definitely improve it here, get these shops back open. Castle Gifts, a lot of these wee souvenir shops. So yeah, very rarely on a Friday night in Edinburgh you'll get anywhere near the centre for like 50 quid, very rarely. So I thought I'd show you this hotel at the end. We might go up Rose Street because I'm going to watch the rugby later on. I've got a few bars, might go to Amber Rose, I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet. And just keep an eye, as I said, on the hotel deals. July and August, not impossible to get hotels for this price on a Friday. Actually impossible. I used to actually get them for Edinburgh Festival about 5 years ago. I used to book them a year in advance. I used to get Premier Inn hubs for like 50 quid, 40 pounds. Now they've just, everywhere's just increased their prices. Prices are through the roof at the festival now. So you're looking at Premier Inns, Travelodges, and a Friday, Saturday night at the festival, £250 and stuff. Anyway, I'll show you the hotel soon. Let's go in for lunch and I'll show you one of the best views in Edinburgh for lunch. Okay, promise you the best view in Edinburgh for lunch. Yo Sushi Chicken Firecracker, lovely. Look at this, overlooking the castle. Not bad, eh? Lunch probably under a tenner for that. Not too bad. I don't think I'm going to be having any dishes off the belt. We'll see. But yeah, what a view. Don't know what's going on here, but they've increased the speed of the belt. It's going far too fast. You can hardly make your mind up before it's past you. Okay, we're now in Castle Street. This is a good place to have a pint in the summer. Some of the tables and chairs are outside already and cost a bit chilly for this, but and up here a couple of wee bars. I'm heading to watch the rugby. It's not going well for Scotland. The second half is just about to start. A wee shout out to Erica and the Black Sheep Coffee. Thanks for helping me out when I made a mess of the order. I went in for Nicole and I messed up the order and she sorted it all out. Thanks very much. Right, let's head into Amber Rose. There'll be no chance of getting a seat in here at this time. It's going to be jam packed in here. Oh, I've got open mic on as well. Sunday 6:30. But the rugby's on just now. Show the football in here as well. Really popular bar. So we're on Rose Street, the famous Rose Street. More bars and restaurants down there. Very empty just now, but because everybody's in watch the rugby. And Rose Street stretches all the way along there. Loads of bars and restaurants down there as well. We'll go into the Amber Rose. Hiya.
I think the problem I always have with like kebabs is they always use like
Busy. Pretty busy. Score's 17-5 just now. It's not going well. We'll see how this ends up. I'm just going to be coke, I'm driving. Okay, managed to get a seat at the bar. The game is getting exciting now. Scotland are playing better in the second half. What a bad afternoon this has been. Look at this. Just about to finish. Liverpool game to get beat because they played a ridiculous reserve side in the FA Cup. You get what you deserve when you do that. And Scotland are just, Ireland have just been too good for them. Second half kind of petered out. Edinburgh Castle, a wee evening shot for you. So I've just came from Amber Rose. What a bad hour that was there. A bad hour. I'll show you this wee hotel in a minute. I filmed it earlier on, so I'll show you where I booked the hotel. It was pretty cheap the other night. Heading back down to the bottom of Princess Street just now. Yeah, so Scotland thrashed really at the rugby. Ireland too good for them. To be fair, Ireland are just a brilliant side. No lack of effort, just brilliant side. Whereas my other team, Liverpool were playing today, knocked out the FA Cup by Plymouth, and the manager's got to take the blame for that because he just played a ridiculous side. The defence and the midfield were all reserve fringe players, and the subs they brought on were not full strength either. So anyway, that's enough of the football chat. What a bad afternoon, eh? Bad afternoon. Right, let me show you this hotel. Okay, we're down the bottom of Princess Street now. Let me show you this wee £53 hotel. Absolute bargain. Down here as well, there's a lot of shops for it. It does look quite nice the way they've covered it up there, mind you. McDonald's, a few other places under construction. Visually not the best looking just now, Princess Street, no doubt in that. But Tesco Express is in one of the nicest buildings here. I think that's just a bit old bank. Does anybody else agree that the Tesco club card situation is getting out of control? I was in there looking at some stuff, right? I was looking at boxes of chocolates, and the box of chocolates was like, let's say £6.50, and if you had a club card it was 10 pence. I'm all exaggerating, right? It wasn't, but you know what I mean? Some of the prices are ridiculous, so they basically inflate the prices on all the stuff, and then they give discounts when you sign up for the club card and you download the app or you physically get the club card. So if you've actually got the club card, to be fair, it's a pretty good deal, but you need the damn club card to get the deals, and I don't have one. Johnny Walker shop there, quite nice in there, eh? Obviously touristy shop. Let's cross over here. This is a lovely hotel, the Caledonian. It's reverted back to its previous name. It was called the Waldorf Astoria. Forgot there was a bus coming there. It was called the Waldorf Astoria. Before that it was always called the Caledonian. I think it might have been called something else. Hilton Hotel basically. Lovely inside. There's normally a concierge kicking about here actually. Round the side here we've got the Gilly Do, really nice bar as well. Got live music, sometimes got a Cayley. Huxley's quite nice as well. Up here we've got Lothian Road, wee nightclub up there around the corner as well. Let me show you one of the best places here for a late night live music piano bar. Check this out as well. Lots of tourists getting their pictures taken here, eh? As I just said that, probably people are as well. Right, that's just changed name recently. It was shut for a wee while, it used to be called Ryan's I think. Really nice hotel on the right hand side, they're called the Angel Share. This is Shanwick Place. This basically takes you down towards Haymarket. Haymarket is the kind of second busiest train station really in Edinburgh. Waverley's the most central one, but there's still lots of bars and restaurants down here, but realistically if you come here for the first time you want to go to Waverley, get off there first. Right, check this out. Curious cocktails and exotic libatations. Okay, interesting. This will be really busy in here today because the rugby's on. That's the Gilly Do, really nice in there. They've got live music on at night. Kaylee's upstairs. This is where I booked the room. Okay, it's called the City Rooms. There's a couple of different entrances. There's one round the corner as well. It's a bit confusing when you first come here. So your rooms are going to be up there. Now I thought it'd be a bit risky, a bit noise wise, but my daughter says they didn't hear a thing. Maybe it depends on the room you're located, but it's a brilliant location this one because you're right on the bottom of Princess Street. I prefer to stay up near the Royal Mile. If you've seen my previous videos, I quite often stay at the Travelodge Central up in Royal Mile because quite a lot of the bars that we go to are up in the Royal Mile area, like Stramash, Whistle Binkies, the Scotsman, Piper's Rest. But this location is good because you've got the Rat Pack piano bar up till 3 in the morning. I've had many a good night in there as well, but it's a late night place. Don't go in there early, it doesn't get busy till at least 10, 11 o'clock sometimes. Lots of other bars and restaurants, but that is the City Rooms basically up there as well. They've got another entrance just up there on the left hand side. This hotel some nights will cost you £200 and other nights you'll get it for under 50. I could have booked a cabin room. The cabin room effectively is code name for a bunk bed room, but quite nice and cosy. But bunk beds ideal if you're maybe here with a friend but you don't care. Maybe not so good if you're here obviously as a couple, you prefer the double bed. But they had a room there for £47 on a Friday night, which is unheard of in Edinburgh. So there's a wee note, take a wee note of this. The best way to find prices for this hotel is literally to type it into Google. Type in city rooms, and it's rooms with a Z at the end, Edinburgh, and all the accommodations will come up. All the companies who actually do it will come up, and you can basically just pick the cheapest one. It's never cheaper to go through the official website, I find, with this one. I've always found it cheaper through agoda.com, hotels.com, booking.com, really cheaper actually with this one. So there's a few options for you, so I hope you found that information a wee bit useful.